How long did you spend bedside before you transitioned into leadership?
About 5 years before I
5 years.
transitioned into leadership, I found my passion in leadership. I found my passion in being able to influence healthcare beyond the bedside. That's why I transitioned to leadership. There were just like systemic things that I saw that I didn't feel I could impact as well if I was a clinical nurse, and that's why I went into leadership.
How did you make that transition?
So I did have that innate desire to want to pivot to a place of more influence so that I could impact what I was seeing at the bedside. And I knew as a bedside nurse, I was limited in terms of the decision making and the autonomy I could have in this space. That's when I actually went back to get my MSN MBA. I got both degrees just because I wanted to look within healthcare and outside of healthcare, the hospital four walls. And while I was on that journey, I decided being a healthcare consultant was that pathway for me. And it truly is a viable pathway to influence healthcare, definitely. I talked to a couple of consultancy companies, and one of the things they really wanted me to get experience in was the hospital operations beyond the bedside. I only had bedside knowledge, so they wanted me to have some sort of additional knowledge outside of what I was learning in school and what I had in practice. So I remember going to my nurse manager and just saying to her, I kind of want to learn what you're doing. Like, what is it that you're doing? Like, these meetings that you go to, just really wanted to learn about what was happening beyond the bedside. And, fortunately for me, this nurse leader had a nurturing, mentoring nature. And she said, here, let's make a deal. I will expose you to all of these things. I think back then it was a bit easier to do that. She had autonomy to give me some administration time, spend a lot of that time helping her with her administrative duties, but it also gave me exposure to attend some of the meetings that she would attend, be a rep for her at those meetings as I further got developed. And I just went on this mentoring journey with her. And I was doing that to go be a healthcare consultant. But in going on that journey with her, I really liked the work that she did. I liked the influence that she had. And I decided her role was one that I felt was that next logical step for me. So she essentially mentored me into that role and advocated for me for my first nurse leadership job.